Yeah, let's just say that my new shoes took a beating out in that rain, but we're inside now, so at least I get a chance to like dry off a little bit here. But let's check the movie section. I haven't been to this Barnes & Noble for a little bit. Looking over here on the side wall here, we got stuff like Star Trek Section 31, The Good Fight, Jack Ryan. Basically a lot of Paramount stuff here. Although I am seeing stuff like White Lotus and Severance. That's just the DVD though. And looking over here, it looks like they did cut down the Blu-ray section here, but surely we can find some stuff here. This is usually a good Barnes & Noble. Already finding some good Kino Lorber titles here. 4Ks for Road Trip, and also Mouse Hunt. Probably wait for the next Kino Lorber show for that one. That one at least. I got that one the last time I was here. That one too. I love how Clue hasn't even been out on 4K for about 2 years now, and yet Paramount's already putting out a 4K Steelbook set for it in a couple months from now. It's also coming back in theaters too for like I think it's like a 3-day thing where you got all 3 different endings on various versions. So it's like you saw the movie back in the day, which, I don't know, that might be interesting to see when it comes back around. This is Spinal Tap. I keep forgetting the sequel's coming out pretty soon, like next month. Here's the Ace Ventura Steelbook from last time I went up to Barnes & Noble in Monroeville. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of this particular Steelbook. I mean, if you're going to get it on 4K, you might as well get it with the original poster artwork. And I'm the guy that usually likes going for Steelbooks, but not so much this time around. Oh, Billy Madison, I think that's new. Might as well wait for the Happy Gilmore one, which should be coming out pretty soon, I think. I think they're doing it this time. They're doing it later this month, I think. New Bridget Jones movie. I actually like this one. I actually think it was actually one of the better Bridget Jones' sequels. There is a 4-movie set that's out there that has this on there, so hopefully I can find that somewhere. Here's something I'm seeing for the first time out in public, a Minecraft movie Steelbook. So if anyone wants the worst movie of the year so far on Steelbook, there you go. Kind of slim picking so far, but I did find The Long Kiss Goodnight on 4K from Arrow Video. It's not one that I probably could get, but I might just wait for until they do the 50% off sales. Got The Invasion, Riddick, Elvira, Black Hat. Yeah, so far slim pickings, but I still got a little bit left to go. See Long Legs on 4K, which I thought looks pretty cool. Not $50 cool, but that's cool to see that there. Little Buddha. Megan. I have that one already. Sleep When I Dream. John Wick. Nosferatu. Man, talk about slim pickings in the movie section. I mean, there was literally nothing. I did find at least one thing that maybe I'll get if it's not this price, but I saw the Lethal Weapon Steelbook out there for the first time. I never saw it in here before. But look at the price there, $52.99. I don't know if I'm going to spend that much on that, but I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, it literally would just be me just grasping for straws to find something at this point, because, yeah, there was literally nothing else over there. But I'm here over the CDs. They're on sale this week for 30% off, so maybe I can find something in here. That was unbelievably bad. Like, this place usually is very good because you get titles here that's not available in the ones in Monroeville, but yeah, literally nothing. I could have gotten that Lethal Weapon Steelbook, but it's on sale for $42, and for a movie that I already have, and as much as I love Lethal Weapon, I don't think it's worth rebuying it just for that, just to get it on Steelbook. So yeah, it looks like I'm coming out of here relatively empty, but I'm over here by the Funko Pops, and I'll see you maybe. Here's Alien Romulus. The new Alien series just came out on FX this week, and I saw a little bit of the first episode. It was alright. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, I don't know why they're making Ice Age connections in that new show, but they are apparently. We got Leela from Futurama. Oh, she's doing the karate, the high kick. Let's see what else we got here. This is pretty cool. The Grinch coming out of the chimney. These stockings are the first things to go. This one of the newer ones? It might have been from last year, but that's still pretty cool to see. I see Michael Corleone back here from The Godfather Part 2. That's pretty neat. Yeah, definitely looking a lot better than it did when we got here. I'll tell you that. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm honestly shocked. Barnes & Noble, this place usually has a lot of good stuff in there. Stuff that's not available in the one Monroeville, but not this time around. Not this time. And I just realized as I was leaving, I did not see the big new release this weekend, How to Train Your Dragon. I would think that this place would have it. I didn't even see a display for it. I didn't even see it in the regular section. Nothing. The new live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie. Just, I don't know. I don't know why this one doesn't have the stuff in there. It's really shocking to me. But anyway, let's go inside of Market District here. It's right across from Barnes & Noble. So come through the door here. And just like that, we are inside. Here's all the Halloween cereals. Interesting, a lot of this looks like it's been picked through already. You got the Count Chocula cereals with the Jim Henson Muppets. You got Halloween Oreos. Well, there might be some more on the other side, too. Yeah, it looks like there's about more over here. These are new. Wednesday Gushers. They are $9. Oh, that's the front. Interesting. We don't have these up at my place. Well, we might. They just might be in the back somewhere. But interesting. How about this? We may not have movies over at our place, but at least here they got books. Tons of books. And you got a display of Superman comic books. There's those special looking Chips Ahoy bags with like the retro look to them for Stranger Things. That's pretty neat. I'm trying to see if I can find the special red ones that they have. I'm gonna have to go back over to the Halloween section and see if they got them. Not by the Halloween section, they're on the Nabisco end here up at the top. Again, pretty cool looking. I wonder what the red filling is inside of there. Let's see if it says on the back. It does not say. Whoop. Well, that doesn't say that when I drop it, but yeah, I don't know what that red filling is. I'm gonna have to do my research later on, and then I'll tell you when I get home. Yeah, it's been kind of slim pickings today. Barnes & Nobles didn't have anything. Giant Eagle didn't have anything. I was gonna probably get those Wednesday Gushers to maybe sell, but I don't think it was worth going out there to coming all the way out here just to get that. Plus, I think I have them at my store. We just have them in the back right now, so eventually they'll get there. But yeah, so far it has not been an easy day so far in terms of me buying stuff because I haven't bought anything yet. But we still got a couple places around here to check, so all's not lost yet. So I'll peruse around, and if I find something interesting, I will be back. Over here at Five Below, and I found this interesting. No, not the fact that they actually made toys off of that god-awful piece of shit, the electric snake. Get the hell out of there, but look at this. The Emperor's New Groove. I did not realize they actually made merchandise off of this, but there you go. A Kuzco remote control figure. And look, they got a Wall-E one, too. Yeah, that's actually really interesting, and actually kind of tempted to probably get that. It is $5 too, so win-win. Not bad for 20 bucks.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Or 25. I seriously thought for a second at the end it said ghost penis. Needs to say Marshall's is popping right now. That's the one to get up to the checkout. The line is moving fast though. This is about like 2-3 minutes later. Literally was raining for about 10 seconds when we took everything to the car, and then as soon as we put everything in there, it stopped raining. This is summer weather for you. And just like that, it starts up again. I feel like Double D from Ed and Eddie. Summer rains, you can never predict them. And it stopped already. So, oh, yeah, it literally feels like the Ed and Eddie quote right there. Summer rains, you can never predict them. Anyway, let's do next. Might go to Home Goods next than Dick's. And once again, an assortment of different Disney stuff here. I just saw this Corel over at Marshall's. It was like 30 bucks there. What is it here at Home Goods? Same price, 30 bucks. But I think Marshall's and Home Goods are owned by the same people. Maybe that's why. I look over here for a second. I thought that this was the skull thing, the skull guy from what show was that? The Owl House. The one who's played by the guy who made Gravity Falls, Alex Hirsch. Kind of looks like him. This is pretty neat. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown cookie jar. I think that's a cookie jar, but that's pretty cool. 13 bucks. And PRC, these coffee mugs. Once again, summer rains, you can never predict them. On to the next spot for the day, Dick's Sporting Goods. And I can already tell the Steelers stuff has moved because that's where they were the last time I was here. That's pretty cool. And of course they're not going to have it in my size. Got the Aaron Rodgers jerseys over there, DK Metcalf stuff there. I don't see a price on TJ Watt. I don't know if it's just me, but the DK Metcalf one actually looks much cleaner than the other ones do. Like, looks much, like, I don't know if it's just because these two are so close together. Let's look over here with the Joey Porter one. That's different. The Aaron Rodgers one is different too. Oh, there's the throwback jerseys for whenever the Packers come to town. Even that one up there looks different than the one that's down here. Slightly different, but still. Okay, I think I figured out why this one looks different than the other one, because this one is, I think this one's the more higher quality one. This is the one that actually looks like what they wear on the field. And that's why that's 175, but if you look at this one, it's only 130. It's like little differences there. Yeah, like this one definitely looks a lot different than the one here. So I guess it is a different type of fabric, maybe. More higher quality. This one's more like what they wear on the field. They are starting to get in some Savannah Banana stuff because they're coming in a couple weeks. We're going to that game. That's pretty cool. How much do they want for these? 110 bucks. Huh. That's not bad for 100 bucks. Yeah, that's when you know Pitt football is on its way back. When you know the backyard brawl is just less than a month away. And then just like that, it's a nice sunny day outside. No joke, as we were coming back from the waterworks, we got out of the car and it literally felt like a spring day. The temperature had gone down. It was beautiful outside. The wind was blowing. Summer weather, man. You know, just like a clip again. Summer weather, you can never predict it. And that was definitely one of those days where it's just like you could not predict where the weather was going to go. But, yeah, back home now from the waterworks. It's been a couple of hours since, actually. And, I pretty much came out of it mostly empty. Not for stuff. I did buy some stuff to sell online, which I have already done. I've already put some of that stuff out there online, so the links to my stores are down below. But, yeah, in terms of movies, nothing really. I mean, like I said, I was shocked that Barnes & Noble completely was empty on especially the newest releases that were coming out this past week. I didn't see How to Train Your Dragon, the new live-action one there, which I'm actually really surprised of, because that Barnes & Noble has had a lot more movies than the one that I go to in Monroeville all the time. And for them to not have new movies, it has me very concerned about where Barnes & Noble is going forward. But it is what it is, and like I said, I did get some stuff to sell online. It's already up on my eBay and my Mercari store, so we'll see what I can get for that stuff there. But overall, pretty good day overall. A day late on this, I know, because of I didn't do one yesterday, but it has been kind of a slow week for new stuff in particular to look at. But it is, like I said, it is what it is. So with all that said, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Gave you something here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, notification button. Check out the last 2 episodes I did, and I'll see you guys next week for another episode. So, actually, next week will be the 9th season finale of the show, as we begin our 10th season of Movie Stop on Labor Day weekend with a doubleheader with, as I mentioned, the Savannah Bananas game on August 29th, and then the next day, the Pitt home opener against against Duquesne is that day. So, pretty packed weekend coming up in the next 2 weeks. So, yeah. Looking forward to that, and I hope to see you there. So, yeah. Well, that said, I'm off. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Good night. Take care. You get the idea.